Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Farnos Gurdjian, and I would like to welcome you to AI 5032 AI-driven business intelligence and customer insights. I'm excited to have you in this class, and I look forward to working with each of you over the coming weeks. Before we dive into the syllabus and course material, I want to spend a few minutes talking about what this course is really about, why it matters, and what I hope you take away from the experience. I believe we are living through one of the most significant business transformation in modern history. Artificial intelligence is no longer something that organizations are kind of experimenting with on the side, but it is becoming a core capability that influences how businesses make decisions, understand customers, manage operations, identify risks, and of course, discover new opportunities in the market. The organizations that learn how to use AI effectively are gaining competitive advantages that would have been difficult to even imagine just a few years ago. At the same time, there is a lot of confusion surrounding AI. Many people think AI is primarily only about technology. Some think it is about coding. Other things is about replacing people. But in reality, successful AI adoption is usually less about technology and more about leadership, decision making, business strategy, and organizational transformation. That is where this course comes in. This course is designed specifically for business leaders and decision makers, you guys. And my goal is not to turn you into data scientists or machine learning engineers. Instead, my goal, is to help you become the kind of leader who understands how to leverage AI to create measurable business value. And we're going to understand every of these concepts in our classes. Of course, throughout this course, we will explore how organizations can use AI to transform data into actionable intelligence. And we will examine how AI can help organizations understand customer behavior, identify patterns that us as humans may overlook, improve forecasting and personalize customer experiences, which is really important in this era, and support better strategic decisions. But we're not gonna stop at theory. One of the things that I appreciate most about these AI courses is it's or their practical focus. You will be working on projects that require you to think like an executive, not just a student, which is really important in these AI applied courses. You will define business problems. You will identify key performance indicators. You will design a AI-enabled solution. You will build dashboards and executive level reporting tools with AIs, and you will be able to evaluate risks, opportunities, governance considerations, and of course, business outcomes, which is very important from leaders' perspective. So, in other words, you will learn how to connect AI capabilities to real business decisions. You will also notice that this course places significant emphasis on customer insights. That is definitely intentional. Organizations these days collect an enormous amount of customer data. However, you know that having data and creating value from data are two absolutely different things. Successful companies are not necessarily the ones with the most data available. They are the ones that ask the right questions, identify meaningful patterns, and turn insights into actions. Throughout this course, I definitely encourage you to think critically about how AI can help organizations better understand their customers, anticipate needs, how to improve customer satisfaction, how to create stronger long-term relationships. Another important aspect of this course is responsible AI, and we're going to talk about it a lot during this course. As future leaders, you will face questions that go beyond performance metrics and financial returns. And this is important. You will need to think about ethics. You will need to think about transparency. You will need to think about bias, privacy, security, governance, and of course, trust. Our responsibility is as leaders, as decision makers, is to understand both the opportunities and the risks. You will also see that this course include case studies, decisions, projects, quizzes, and a final presentation. These are in syllabus. Before I go to syllabus, this class will be on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. As you can see, you're familiar with the structure of the courses at Columbia. So the instructor bio, welcome letter, and syllabus, which is very important, and I will review it with you. Please make sure that you review late work policy, educational philosophies, plagiarism information, academic policies. You have to complete these two. One is academic policies, another is first day of class attendance assignment, non-graded assignment to be able to see week one. You have AI video tutor available to you, and you see week one after you complete the two non-graded assignment, which is lesson material, chapter PowerPoints, the week one assignment, the AI tools that is good for you to know and use. These two videos are very important on how to navigate APA 7.0 and how navigate learn. You can see a lot of extra material and resources every week. Of course, you have learning engagement in each week, quiz, and other assignments. And as you can see here, your syllabus, you can actually in your syllabus find the required textbook. Make sure that you provide the textbook for yourself and the supplement material on websites here. And you can see that you have learning engagement, responses to learning engagement, quizzes, 7 weeks, and final exam week 8, project assignment, an updated version of the project assignment, and of course, group case study and individual presentation in week 8, like other courses. Um, the purpose of these activities is not simply to evaluate your knowledge, is to help you develop the ability to apply concepts in realistic business situation. As such, I strongly encourage you to participate actively in learning discussions. Some of the most valuable learning experiences occur when professionals like you with different backgrounds share perspectives and challenge each other's assumptions. Remember, many of you bring experience from different industries, organizations, backgrounds, leadership roles. Those experiences are valuable. Use them, share them, learn from one another. And remember that AI is evolving at an extraordinary pace. Some of the tools we discussed today may look very different in even a year from now. So the specific technologies will change, the platforms will change, the vendors will change, but the ability to think strategically, ask good questions, evaluate evidence, make informed decisions will definitely remain valuable regardless of what technology emerges next. Before I conclude, I would like to share a few thoughts about how I encourage you to approach this course. First of all, do not approach AI as a technology project, and we are going to talk about it a lot in our lectures. This is important. Technology creates potential, but business leaders create value. Throughout this course, I'm going to challenge you repeatedly to ask a simple question. So what? If an AI model predicts customer churn, so what? If a dashboard identifies a trend, so what? If a chatbot answers customer questions faster, so what? So the answer to that question should always connect back to business outcomes. We want to create business value, revenue growth, or customer satisfaction. All of them are important. Risk reduction, competitive advantage. Those are the outcome that matter. Second, I encourage you to experiment. You are living in a remarkable time. Use this opportunity. You have access to tools that would have required entire technical teams just a few years ago. Use them, explore them, challenge them, compare outputs from different AI platforms, test them. This is important. I also want to encourage you to bring examples from your own organizations and industries into our discussions. They are valuable, whether you work in healthcare, finance, technology, education, you name it. AI is already impacting your field, and it's important to share it with us. Finally, remember that this course is simply not about artificial intelligence. It's about leadership in an AI enabled world. That's the reason that I'm saying technology will continue to evolve. New models will emerge, new tools will appear, but you're gonna be there to make decisions. Um, and by the end of our time together, like this 8 weeks, I want you to be able to look beyond the technology itself and see how AI can become a strategic capability that helps organizations make better decisions and, of course, serve customers more efficiently. I'm excited to learn with you, challenge you, support you throughout this journey. Thank you again for joining the course, and I look forward to meeting each one of you and beginning what I believe will be a fascinating and highly relevant exploration of AI-driven business intelligence and customer insights. Welcome to this class, and I will see you in our first class next week.